all our Herald TV viewers a very warm welcome. You are watching Sports Talkies. Mostly we have been concentrating on football and little bit on futsal also, but as part of football. And today we thought of deviating from the normal for Goa and Goans. We thought of getting into archery, which is a relatively new sport for Goa and Goans. It only came into the existence in Goa in 2004 officially. Maybe before that there were few individuals who were involved in archery, but as an organized sport recognized by the federation with a recognized association, it was launched in 2004. The person responsible for the launching and also keeping the movement alive and kicking is none other than Chetan Kaulekar. Chetan, my mogatso yokar tuka, welcome.
Tumka bhi yokar.
Chetan has been with the Amateur Archery Association of Goa. He has been the secretary right from inception, but he also is a physical education teacher in Dempo Higher Secondary School in Kujira for almost now 24 years. Very active. They have got their own association. He is the president, and I will share with you the great work that he has undertaken for physical education both at the high school as well as the higher secondary level. Chetan, you have been participating in several nationals, be at senior level, be at the junior level.
Yeah.
How successful have you been?
Well, starting with the association, as you have said, we started in the year 2004 and we participated for the first time in the senior nationals in the year 2005. And since we saw there is some scope, we started a continuation with the sport, and I'm happy to inform you, in the year 2006 we secured the first medal in the form of silver.
So that means in 2 years time and the work being done maybe in just 1 year, you could achieve a medal.
We had a talent, so I thought like now why not start moving, and since within 2 years we secured another medal in the rural nationals in the form of Snehal Divakar. She secured 3 medals. Still further in the year 2010, though we were at a lower scale, our archers was so motivated that they won the under 19 championship in the school games held at Pune, and I was so excited that my target was my archer should reach the India level. Well, I am happy to inform you, the girl Snehal Divakar represented India 4 times and once international university.
So you have internationals.
Archer also.
Goans.
Yes,
Goans internationals
Goans.
in archery.
Archery, yes.
That's very creditable, I must say.
Yeah, and more to add to that, recently in the Tokyo Olympic trials, 2 of our Goan girls gave the Olympic trials. That was the biggest thing, and I was hoping at least one girl could get into the team, but the girl made by a whisker of 2 points. Others should have been in the Indian team.
So she missed very narrowly.
Narrowly.
Yeah. Are you happy with the growth of archery in Goa?
At present, I am happy, but I'm not that happy. I wanted more and more archers to take up because I managed to cover nearly 9 talukas. I have organized demonstration camps, I have organized coaching camps, and with the help of the government I have managed to give them some free equipment, that is Indian ones, so to promote archery. And we have nearly now at present 200 to 250 archers.
So it's quite a good number of archers that you have.
Yeah.
And do you have any special programs for the youth, the grassroots, so that they are inducted into this new sport?
Yeah. As I'm on the federation level, we have started archery for the age of 7. There's a open national championship for the age of 7, under 9 and under 13. So our grassroots level, nearly 50 small tiny archers have already started picking up, and we have seen some talent which can grow up and get laurels to the state.
Yeah. So you have been at the youth level.
Yeah.
And how have you fared at the youth level?
In the sub juniors we were faring very well, And as the archers grow age by, we are coming up, we are promoting archery, and we have got some talent which will do up the best in the coming nationals. And now in the very next almost in September, there might be, we have already started preparing for the sub junior nationals. And our step has already started for the 37 national games. Last 2 days I had my trials, though it was raining, we had the trials, and still the trials are.
So you're all set up for the 37th National Games to be held in Goa, maybe October or November this year.
Yeah,
You had a selection trials.
yes, selection trials.
How many archers?
At present, in the senior level, we have now total in all the categories almost around 50 archers, because 4 archers represent a team, 4 boys, 4 girls. So we have almost 50 archers, and still the archery selection is going on today in the 3rd category at Ponda.
Okay, so you're confident of very good or just performance?
See, I am always confident. That's why my confidence level has gone up. I have promised that at least our archers can get at least 2 medals, because this Olympic trial, those who have given, I'm banking on them, and I'm also banking on another category, the compound category, where we came 8th in the last senior nationals held at Gujarat.
So how many categories do you have?
Yeah, in this there are 3 types of categories. One is called the recurve category, one is called the compound category, and one is the Indian round category. Now the recurve category, Olympics level till the Olympic level, compound is till the Asian, Commonwealth, and the Indian round is only played at the Indian level. So for a beginner, we start with the Indian, it's a Indian bamboo bow. We start for the beginners, and as we see the progress, we ask the child to shift it either to recurve or to compound. That comes under the international level.
Yeah. Now, when you talk about the Indian and the international level, so that would mean that equipment should be also. Now you talk about the lowest level, you talk about bamboo or something like that, and at the higher level, it will be a higher equipment that you will need. Do we have it in India, or do you import and you manage to get it?
At present, our archers have already started investing into it, because it costs almost 2.5 lakhs, and maintenance cost is little bit high. But archers have already started. That's why we can get these results. In the recurve category, we have almost got these results.
So investing almost 3 lakhs.
Yes.
This is quite an amount. And are the archers ready to invest this much?
They have already started. That's why we have almost got this. These 2 of our girls reached the Tokyo Olympic trials due to their hard work. And at present now, the more and more youngsters are going to that recurve category and compound category, because they have found that they can perform well, and it is only because that will give you the international status.
How is archery at the national, international and Olympic level?
Yeah, at present we are the world champions in the compound category in the form of Abhishek Verma. He is the world champion in the recently concluded international level at Colombia. And India also has secured the bronze medal in the team championship, and also in the recurve category we have secured team championship bronze medal. India is doing very well. Indians have always been on the world level, but we are lacking at the Olympic level. At present, we have already got 1 medal in the form of bronze at the Paralympics. But I am sure in 2024, India is going to perform well and come with flying colors.
And where does Goa stand among the other states in India?
Yeah, now at present, since archers are past, in the sense some have stopped archery, we were almost coming in the first 15 states in India. And I am sure at present, yesterday I saw the scoring of one of this. They are almost on the tally of medalists. So I am having hopes that at least we will perform better in this 37 national games.
Do you have local coaches or coaches provided to you by the state or the federation?
Okay, I had a struggle. In fact, when I started archery, I had to bear all the expenses of the coach, but I managed, and at present the coach is an international coach. I'm happy to.
Is it gone or?
No, she is from Manipur, but I got her, and I'm happy to inform you that she created 3 Olympians in 3 years, and the same girl, same coach has created this international.
So you are talking about these two girls
Yes.
who went for the
Yeah,
Olympic
trials.
trials.
Yeah, she has created those.
And you give her
The
full
credit.
for training
Yeah.
their two girls.
Yes, and besides the coach, my senior archers now they have already done the certificate course, NIS course. Nearly 5 coaches have done, and recently we have organized the national level 1 coaches seminar where 10 of our archers have passed the level 1 coaching, and they are the future coaches.
So are you happy with the growth of your archery in Goa?
I am happy, but I feel that government should put help us in the form of giving proper infrastructure. We are having
When you talk about infrastructure, what exactly are you specifying?
Yeah, since this game is a little bit dangerous, we have to be aloof from the other sport, and we require at least for practice nearly 80 meters in length by 20 meters, so that we can have a regular practice.
You don't have a fixed venue as of now.
We have at Ponda, but should be away from the other people, because we can see the walkers, and government has promised us to give a separate space.
So when you are going to have this national games, archery, where will it be held?
Recently, I have conducted the 42nd Junior National Championship at Kampal. But the government, earlier we were given the place at Fatod Stadium, but now, as I've seen lately, we were told that we would be getting a space in Chikali, but the director of competition has found little bit of faults in the leveling of the ground. So we have put it up to the.
So that means still it is not decided finally where.
I have proposed them again the same this, but I am not
in
given
Kampal,
where we conducted an
where you have just the open space.
Open space. We require almost an open space of 100 meters by 80 meters.
Okay, and you have been conducting your regular state championship and the other championships at Kampal.
At Kampal.
At Kampal. Oh. So wouldn't it be advisable to restrict it to Kampal?
I would be much happy, because I have given my request letter to the Sports Authority of India that it will be and the director of competition also has proposed the same venue, that it would be better that we conduct these nationals at the Kampal complex.
But then who ultimately decides on the allotment of venues?
I think the Games Technical Committee from the Olympic Association has the.
Well, as of now, nobody seems to know anything. Everything is arbitrary. Some people come from Delhi and they go, they visit, they talk, and what is finalized maybe is known only to 1 or 2 people.
I think work is going on, and in the weeks or within few days we'll come to know the final location of where the games will be held.
Because once you have July and August, I don't think so you will be able to practice.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a problem because it's raining at present.
Yes, and during heavy rains, monsoon, can you practice?
If the sighting is not proper, then it's difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, difficult.
So you are minus with 2 months or nearly.
No, I have proposed that we shift either our coaching camp outside the state, or provide us with infrastructure where we could be able at least to do shooting in the open.
Yeah. Can it be done in any of these indoor stadiums?
No, indoor means the breeze and all gives, there's a difference. When it is open, there is a lot of difference.
So at the international, Olympic and the world level, it's done in open space or closed? Outdoors.
Yeah.
So it has to be outdoors.
It has to be outdoor. But once the competition starts, even if it rains or snows, the competition
it goes on. It goes on.
Yeah.
So what is your proposal for shaping up your state team for the national games? You started now with the trials.
Yeah.
What next and thereafter?
Yeah, we have almost coming to an end of the selection trials, and I'm sure we have proposed to the government is to provide us with the necessary infrastructure if possible, and then we could start with the coaching camps. And I'm sure the more days we get to practice, and we are getting some international coaches. So if I get proper infrastructure, nothing looking behind to get a medal.
Yeah, and will you continue with the same coach that you have You said you have this lady with you.
Yeah, she will be. She's part and parcel of the
Yeah.
team.
And any more coaches that
Yeah,
you
because
need?
the squad consists of 24 archers in all the three categories, 24 boys and girls, and it would be very difficult for one coach to look after 24 people. So we have given our requisition for more coaches, and some international coaches who are Arjuna awardees and have performed well, world champion. We have proposed their names to come and deliver the coaching so that we perform better.
And when you talk about the equipment, is this equipment that is now will be used for the national games will be of the athletes, or it will be provided by the association?
We have given our requisition at least arrows, because it sometimes breaks. There is a lot of maintenance for the arrows as well as the bow. We have proposed and we have given the requisition for to provide equipments to the archers.
Yeah.
I'm sure the government will do the needful.
But so far nothing has been told to you all.
No, at present they said whatever urgency you require, you propose to us, and we will see that.
So now it is at the proposal stage.
No, almost they have done. I'm
Okay.
not sure what is the latest state of that, but I'm sure they have promised us to deliver it on time.
Yes. And do you need any physical attributes when you talk about archery? Physically, are our athletes endowed with enough physical strength?
Yeah, you require more of shoulder strength because you have to shoot nearly 72 arrows for one end. It is called 72 arrows means you require a lot of strength in the legs as well as in the shoulders. So physical conditioning also is a must for this compared to other sports.
Yeah. So are they absolutely
Yes, we have
physically
got,
fit?
yes, you have.
And do you have physical trainers, or each one does according to what they feel they need to do?
And the coach gives those physical training, and we have want to give more of strength and conditioning training. So we have proposed more of physical trainers for this, and required physiotherapies in case of injuries.
Yes.
Yeah.
So without special trainers, physical trainers, it will be pretty difficult to look into their physical needs.
Yeah, as far as at present archery is concerned, we are trying to do up with the conditions given by the coach, but I feel that there should be a special
Because
trainer.
normally in every game, the physical trainer is different from the coach.
Yeah.
The coach will look into the physical aspect
Correct.
of the game, the rules, regulations, and the other. Whereas the physical trainer looks about your composition of your body and how you need to develop, and also points out the deficiencies in your muscle strength.
Yeah, we require, as you have said, it is a must since this is a national games and we have been undergoing almost 90 days of training, and I'm sure if the load is too much, the archer might tear some muscles or there might be some injuries. So we require trainers for this, specialists.
Are you happy with what is going on now for the development of archery in Goa?
Till at present, government is helping us, but I would be happy. I'm sure the sports minister has got keen interest into the archery, and he has promised us to see that the sport comes up and by proper infrastructure. So
Now you are sponsored whenever the teams go out for the nationals. It is 100% sponsorship, and you don't have to bother about it. But for your round the year activities, what is the grant that you get now?
we just get participation ground, and besides that maintenance. Others we have to manage on our own through either through
But then the
sponsors.
annual grant, there is what is known as the annual grant.
There's almost a lakh that comes under the maintenance
And
grant.
the maintenance. So are you happy to manage your association in 1 lakh of rupees?
Today's standard of living has gone high, and I feel the government, we have proposed to the government to increase the
Because
grants.
this figure of 1 lakh, I remember, must be at least 10 years old.
Yeah.
And nothing has changed from there, except what has changed, and a good change, is whenever you participate at the nationals. Their traveling allowance, their daily allowance, lodging and all that, that has undergone a good change and change for the better.
Yeah, I'm presently the sports minister is taking keen interest, and recently in the general body we have decided to raise the allowances, and the government also is keen to promote sports, because if they have proposed that if you are going to the northeastern states, uh, flight tickets would be given, and always also we have proposed that 3 AC tickets should be given to all national participants.
Yeah. So care is being taken.
Yes, care is being taken, and the sports minister has got a lot of interest into promotion of sports.
Okay. You are happy with the development?
At present, we are very happy with the honorable sports minister's directions given to promote sports.
You are a physical education teacher for the last 24 years.
Yeah.
And you are the president of the Association of the Physical Education Teachers.
Yes.
Could you tell us the highlights of your work that you have done?
Well, as a physical education teacher, I feel there is a lot of more things that has to be done. But as a president, we have managed earlier. The higher secondary teachers was not getting the proper scale, but with the help of late Chief Minister of Goa, Manohar Parrikar, he has managed to get it on par with the higher secondary teachers. And we have been fighting for the status of the teachers, because only in the state of Goa we are not compared on par with the
But normally a physical education teacher is supposed to look after the assembly in the morning, punish the students who come late, and these are the main duties assigned, and very little attention is given even to the syllabus and curriculum. It may be there, but there are no textbooks, unfortunately, in physical education in Goa.
Well, as you have almost hit the nail, I would like to inform you that in the month of July, we are releasing a textbook for physical education students of standard 9th, and subsequently for standard 10th, it will be implemented by next year, 11th and 12th. And I am happy to inform you that first time, in fact, I was not under the textbook. For the first time, we are managing to come with a DG book also. The same book will be digital, and the students will have, and this is based almost on NEP, and we have taken the syllabus from the NCERT and the CBSE, and we have combined.
Because the Maharashtra government, they have textbooks.
Yes.
They have textbooks right from down upwards.
Yeah.
They have a textbook for the teacher and the workbooks for the students.
Yes, yes.
Now, it would have been easy for the Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs, just if they could not come out with their own, just to copy those and implement and give a different idea to say that physical education is also a subject.
As you have said, in other states it is a subject, but it is taking long time for people to realize. I have managed to get physical education on par with B.Ed, and our case is with the government, and I'm sure the Honorable CM will give us justice and to see that, because if you start promoting sports right from the primary level, I see no day where Goa will rise up in the form of national medalist.
And also the conception or a misconception in Goa, sports is physical education, but in education it is health and sports, and rarely you see anything concerned with health.
Yeah, at present we have the textbook that we are going to come up. He is having a health as well as physical education and sports. So almost 50% of the book is more on health, growth and development, ethics in sports, all, and then nutrition. We have seen that health, and then we are promoting also sports.
Yeah, because when you define health, physical fitness plays a very important role. And if you are physically fit, they say you are also mentally better placed to learn and to have social skills. These components, at least when I was in the school and as a teacher, when I saw, nothing of this was taught to the students.
Correct. As a student myself, I did not have textbooks, but I felt like that this textbook should be for the future generation, and I'm sure with the help of the government, we are going to see that the textbook will see its day in the very next month. Almost.
I must compliment you for the very thought, and you are going to present something and sending a good message to say that it's a very, very important subject.
Yes, and I feel that see abroad, sports is given more preference. Till the fifth standard, they are given play. You choose, and once you are in the second grade, that is the sixth standard, you can choose a particular sport. But in India, we don't see this. But the present Chief Minister, Sri Dr. Pramod Sawant, he is having a keen eye on the primary level to promote sports right from the primary level, and I'm sure with his idea sports will grow in Goa.
Yeah. So your prediction for the national games in your subject of archery.
I have confidence that at least 2 to 3 medals Goa should secure, and I hope my dream will be fulfilled in this 37 national games, and I'm having full faith, and with the support of the government, I'm sure archery is going to do well in the national games.
We wish you all the best, and we hope that your girls, 2 of them who had gone there, they will scale still higher and better levels. And all the best, Chetan. Thank you very much for being with Herald TV.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.